Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Treasure. Our channel is all about diving right in to discover the treasures of the crypto market. With that in mind, today we're going to be looking at Audius, which is an amazing decentralized music streaming service, and it's a project within the crypto space that many of us may have heard about them. Actually, they started only back in 2018, right around the time that they joined Twitter as well. But one of the important things that we have been seeing with Audius in the last few days is the fact that it has announced a beautiful and exciting announcement with a TikTok integration. You can actually now share tracks directly from Audius to TikTok. Now, you might be asking, what does Audius do? We'll look into this in this particular video. But more importantly, in the last few days, you can actually see that Audius actually shot up beautifully over about 150% to its previous all-time high. Now it's gone down maybe a few percentages from the wicks there until here is about 30%. But this news, guys, this news that we're seeing created this massive move of 150%. Apart from the excitement of 150% increase from this partnership, I also wanted to look at why it actually did increase. Let's look at audio market cap on CoinDesk. As you can see here, audio market cap surges past $1 billion after this partnership announcement. And as you can see, CoinDesk says TikTok choose Audius to power its new TikTok Sounds library, the first of its kind for TikTok, with an aim to streamline the app's music upload and selection process. This is exciting, guys. This is big for crypto because Audius is running on crypto, and let's see why TikTok chooses to do this with Audius. One of the challenges for music artists on TikTok is exporting their work to the platform to include it in a video. The current ways to get music on the app are complicated and low quality. Perhaps you have to do a lot of clicking, you have to download and upload many times for artists, especially for teenagers, right? Who are writing these songs and they don't have a lot of technical knowledge. They can't actually expose their written songs. Now, what this does for TikTok, right, from the TikTok's perspective, is the partnership with Audius will enable users to take any songs on a streaming service and directly export it to TikTok. Audius is also exploring how to help artists with a following on the app monetize their work more effectively. Basically, what we're seeing is we're trying to make it easier, right, for any type of artist, even teenagers today, to actually be able to expose their songs. Now, one of the things that I wanted to look at as well is the fact that Audius has actually grown so much since 2018. As you can see here, the service accounted for a little bit less than 1 million active users in January. By August, that number had increased to 5 million. Now, over 100,000 artists. This means that teenagers, independent artists, not those famous artists alone, can actually upload their music on Audius, and many of them are known to the broader audience. They're able to expose these types of music, right, on Audius. It's giving another channel for these up-and-coming artists to be able to have that exposure. The other one that is very interesting about Audius, there's a problem that Audius is hoping to solve. This is the side where Audius is standing right now in terms of a solution within the music industry. The problem Audius hopes to solve is a small cut of music income that goes directly to artists. As you can see, why a lot of artists, over 100,000 artists that we saw just now, actually is on Audius right now. It's estimated that musicians earn just 12% of the revenues, with gross music income of 23 billion globally in 2020. Audius aims for artists to be paid directly every time a song is streamed. However, the functionality has not yet been enabled. As one Reddit commentator observed, Audius would first need to prevent someone from earning money by uploading pirated music. And how are they going to pay for this? How do they pay artists at this moment in time? Well, we'll see in the next few minutes as well. But first, let's talk a little bit about the number of users that we see now in Audius. As we can see here, Audius unique users have grown from 0 a few years ago all the way to 500,000, and now is more than 10x, right? In terms of the unique users, we are at about 4 million right now. But this particular month, because of the TikTok partnership, right, we have seen back in July, it was about 4 million. Now we are at about 5.7 million unique users this month. That means that a lot more people are actually coming on audio to actually stream the music, listen to the music, and be exposed to it. I wouldn't be surprised in the next few years if we see this exponentially grow. Being able to expose that to TikTok users, hundreds of million users around the world, this unique users number per month on Audius will definitely grow. Now, when we look at Audius, one of the things that I come to Audius to kind of explore a little bit what Audius is all about is you can actually come on audius.co. This is where, independent artists and consumers like ourselves can actually come in and listen to some of the great music, right? So as you can see here, you click on start listening. You can actually see that what's trending this week, this month, and each week will win an audio, right? I don't know how much they win, but this is a great way to really listen to these great independent artists, and some of them are really, really good. So if you want to have a look at it, you can actually do so as well. One of the things I found is also the fact that a lot of people are listening to electronic and hip hop more than anything else on Audius, which is an interesting thing to understand, right? Because like if you're listening on Spotify and things like that, you don't really get this kind of information. So maybe, perhaps you want to listen to electronics or hip hop and see, why is it so famous, or why is it that a lot of people are actually listening to it. Now, one of the things that I wanted to say is, all these independent artists is actually earning money through the audio token. And as you can see, the audio token can be quite volatile at times. And, a lot of people is actually quite concerned, right, when it comes to, is it really a fair payment system, right? Because when artists are paid from a platform like Spotify, they're paid in money. But Audius conducts blockchain transactions using its in-house cryptocurrency called Audio. Cryptocurrencies are virtual currencies stored on public ledgers rather than banks and used to make transactions facilitated by blockchain systems. So because of cryptocurrencies operate on a volatile market, as we can see here, understandable. If artists were to collect payments in audio, it might be impossible to predict whether their income would amount to fair compensation. Good point. One of the things that I saw from Audius white paper, which I thought was quite interesting, is the fact that they have thought about this, right? When it comes to paying artists. So this was written back in 2020, meaning that the team, they have thought about this. It says, in the future, Audius community may choose to leverage third-party stablecoins to unlock paid content. Stablecoins is basically fiat-pegged cryptocurrency. As we can see here, USDT is pegged, USDT, which is Tether US is actually pegged to USD, meaning that it doesn't fluctuate like this. So as we can see, let's see the USDT. Okay, so let's see Tether US to USD. As you can see, the price is very, very stable. It's almost like, you're holding a US dollar, except that you're holding Tether US on a cryptocurrency network, right? On a public ledger. So when we talk about stable coins to unlock paid content, these tokens are price stable, as we saw on the chart, providing a stable unit of account to ensure artists, fans, node operators can participate in the Audius economy without concern the price volatility. Stablecoins are divisible and freely transferable, allowing for highly divisible micropayments. This makes it easy for artists to set custom rates and for fans to issue fractional payments with little friction or rounding. So, with this in mind, This is an exciting time for Audius. I think this is just the beginning. Reading the white paper, as you can see here, the abstract is very, very interesting. The music industry generates 43 billion in revenue, but only 12% goes to content artists. Further, artists have minimal control over how their music is distributed, little visibility into who is streaming it. To address these and other problems faced by artists, we introduce Audius, fully decentralized music streaming protocol built with public blockchain infrastructure, other decentralized technologies. Audius allows artists to distribute to and get paid directly from their fans. This is quite amazing and is comprised of the following components, and you can read on and so forth. Now we can see what it stands for, what Audius is, removing all the hype that we see with all of these, Audius price action that we saw 150% and all these amazing things that we see from the coins, 1 billion market cap has surpassed this. And since the price action has gone up 150%. But what I'm trying to say to you is, when we're looking at these types of hypes, is the hype real? Let us know what you think from this particular video. What do you think about Audius? That's it for our video today. I hope you enjoyed the content about audio and learned a little bit something a bit more about Audius beyond its hype. Thank you and stay blessed and stay safe.